We're going to learn Perek Gimel Mishnah Dalid. This Mishnah is going to discuss an impurity called a Baal Keri. In the times of Ezra HaSofer, Ezra the scribe, he made a decree that if a person becomes tamei with the impurity of a Baal Keri, then until he goes to the mikvah, he's not allowed to learn any Torah. The Beis Din that was after Ezra HaSofer, after Ezra the scribe, added to this decree, and they established that not only can a person not learn Torah, but a person is also not allowed to daven when he has this impurity until he goes to the mikvah. Now our Mishnah is going to discuss what should a person do if he's impure as a Baal Keri, if it's time for Shema, or if it's time for him to wash, eat a meal, and to bench. What should he do? So the Tanna Kama says that regarding Shema and regarding benching after a meal, being that these two requirements are min ha-Torah, they are obligations from the Torah, then at those times the person should not say the words of Shema and the words of benching, but at the very least he should be thinking those words. Since everyone else at that time is busy saying those words, this person shouldn't just sit there without doing anything. So the Tanna Kama says that he should think those words in his mind. However, with the Berachos before and after Shema, and with the Berachos before a meal, being that all of these things are only required midrabanan, then if a person is tamei as a Baal Keri, he doesn't even have to think these words in his mind. However, Rabbi Yehuda argues with the Tanna Kama, and he says that when it comes to saying Shema, and when it comes to benching, and when it comes to the Berachos before and after Shema, and for the Berachos that you make before a meal, even a Baal Keri, even if he's still tamei, should say all of these Berachos if it's time for him to say them. We are now going to read the Mishnah inside. Baal Keri maharer belibo, if a person is tamei with the tumah of a Baal Keri, then he can think in his heart the words of Shema, but he doesn't think the Berachos loy lefanel v'loy la'acharel, not before Shema and not after Shema. V'al hamazein, and on a meal, mevarech la'acharav, he should think the words of the bracha that comes after a meal, the words of benching, but ve'enoi mevarech lefanav, he shouldn't think the words of the bracha that comes before a meal. Now argues Rabbi Yehuda and says, Rabbi Yehuda says, mevarech lifneim ula'achareim, a Baal Keri can even articulate the words of a bracha before and after Shema, and before and after a meal. And if Rabbi Yehuda holds that he can say those words for the Berachos before and after, then for sure Rabbi Yehuda will hold that you can even say the words of Shema itself.